Hey, what's up? Yin here, and this is the Hiby R4 digital audio player. And this comes with an amazing price tag. It's just $250 US. And for this player, I mean, it's really cheap. Now it comes in 4 colors. It's got black, silver, orange, and green. The one that you're looking at is the black version. And this is the box that it comes in, a very nice retail box. Inside you'll find an extra screen protector. There's one installed on the player. And a charging cable, USB-C to USB-C, and a protective silicone case. And of course the user guide and the warranty card. Now this is the player itself. By the way, if you were to buy this player in the bundle together with this Project Ace earphones. Now this Project Ace earphones, the value of this is $300. The player is $250. So if you were to buy this as a bundle from Hiby's website, it's only $430 if I'm not wrong. So it's a very good deal. So if you're interested, go to Hiby's website. I'll leave a link down in the description below for you guys to go check out. Right, so let's take a look at the player itself. Now, looking at the physical side of it, this is a pretty unique player. It's got this charm slot here. You can slot in your charm. By the way, if you were to buy this player, it comes with a strap. For me as a reviewer, I don't get the strap, but you guys do. So if look out for the strap, I think you can also choose the color of that strap. Very nice design. On top here, you get a lock button or switch, right? If you switch it to the left, the screen will be locked and the buttons will be locked. Well, you can put it to sleep, but you can't play and pause or increase the volume. On this side here, you get the power button and the sleep wake button, your play pause button, your skip button, your forward and backward skip button. And over here you get at bottom, this is the bottom of the player. You then get the 4.4 output, balance output, and then you have your 3.5 single-ended output, and this is the USB-C charging port. On the other side, you'll get the volume button. Guys, you know, I like knobs, as you guys know, but this button right here is very nice and tactile. I don't mind this button, but just want to put it out there, I still prefer knobs. Okay, and of course this is the SD card slot, so you can expand your storage up to 2 terabytes. So you can put a 2 terabyte storage card in there. Now the back looks very futuristic, very nice design. By the way, in comparison, this is the Hiby R5. I've got my metal plate here so I can stick this on my car. I use this as my car player. And as you can see, you know, the back of this looks quite, I would say, outdated. I would say this is more futuristic and more now and more trendy. Okay, so that's very nice. Now the screen here is a 4.7-inch screen, IPS screen, and the resolution on this is 720p by 1280p. On the inside, you get Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB ports, and a RAM of 3 gigs. Okay, internal storage is 32 gigs, and as I mentioned, you can actually put your own SD card here. Now as for the charging, this will take about 2 hours to charge. The battery capacity of this is 4,500 milliamps, and the charging rate is about 20 watts. Now in terms of the weight of this device is 230 grams. The body of this is made of aluminum, and on the inside you get an Android 12 operating system. The chipset here is the Snapdragon 665. The DAC chip is the ES9018C2M. There are 4 DAC chips in here, and you get amplifier chips as well with the amplification components. There are 6 of them. And this supports DSD256. PCM is 768 kilohertz at 32-bit, and MQA is 16 times unfolding. Now in terms of the max output, for the single-ended output, max output is 165 watts. and for the balance output is 525 watts. And the rest, I would say maybe the frequency range for this is 20 to 80,000 hertz. Right, so that's the whole specs about this player. Now, what I like about this basically is the shape, the way that is being designed is kind of similar to the R5, but this is a little bit slimmer. As you can see, the R5 is a little bit wider because the sides here is actually beveled outwards, but this one is more of a flat, nice, clean surface. So when I hold it, it feels just nice in my hands. The operating system is very snappy, as you can see earlier. It's very fast. It's Android 12. Okay, so just want to prove to you guys, this is an Android 12. If I can find it, right, the firmware right here, Android version. Okay, so this is Android 12, as you can see. And I mean, it's a pretty normal Android device, and you can install any of your app here. Over here, as you can see, I installed my YouTube Music, my USB app or U app, and then my Apple Music. I don't have much apps on this player because I want to make it simple, and the base apps is there's no bloatware on this. That's basically very simple. You can go to Play Store, you can download whatever apps that you want on this player. Okay, so basically it's just an Android device. To me, it's convenient, and also I like the fact that the headphone jack is at the bottom of the player. As you can see, it does not go over the top, whereby it will impede or go over my screen when I'm playing my music. Maybe similar to the M15S here. So this one goes over the screen. I mean, if sometimes it just, you know, it dangles over my screen and then it annoys me. So that's what I like about having the headphone jack at the bottom of the player. It doesn't get in my way when I'm, you know, interacting with my player. Now let's talk about the sound that this produces, and I would say the best combo is with the Project Ace. This is the headphone from Hiby as well. But if you were to pair it with more balanced type of earphones, I would say this player, as compared to the M15S, for example, this is more of a warm sounding player, warm, textured, and more of a casual sound. As compared to the M15S. Well, I do have the M15S here, and also the R5, which I have here, and some of the other players that I have here, but I'm just going to compare it with the M15S because I think that this is, well, most comparable, right, in terms of the sound, right? So in terms of sound, this is more of a fun and casual sounding type of player, or the DAC, as compared to the M15S. So soundstage on this is, I would say it's normal, right? The soundstage on this player is actually pretty normal. But what I like about this player is that you can actually change the EQ, right? You can actually change the EQ, but that doesn't necessarily change the soundstage. I would say, you know, change your ear tips. Maybe that will, you know, help. But to me, I would definitely change the PEQ. So if you go to audio settings, you'll see PEQ here, and you have a parametric equalizer. This is not your normal equalizer. You can actually choose from band 0 all the way to band 9, and you can choose the frequency as well to change. All right, so this is a very detailed equalizer, right? So this takes a bit of time to get used to adjusting in terms of equalizer, but once you get that hang of it, of changing the equalizer, you then enjoy your music more with this equalizer. But right out of the box, this player would sound warmer and a bit more intimate and a bit more fun as compared to the M15s. M15s would sound, I would say, cleaner, a little bit cleaner, not so textured, and it's not as warm. It's more sterile on the M15s as compared to the R4. Now, if you ask me, I would say this is a player for people who enjoys day-to-day activities at the same time listening to your music. And of course, more of mainstream current music, right? So if you're listening to like pop songs, R&B, and heavy metal, or rock, this player would play well, right? But then again, you can also pair it with an earphone which is a bit more referencing type of earphones, and then change your EQ, and then you'll get that reference type of tuning. But out of the box, this is more of a fun and casual type of sound, okay, which I like. It depends on my mood, but most of the days when I'm out, especially in office, I want something to just relax me and chill me out, instead of giving me that really nice and crisp and correct and sterile type of sound. All right. Okay, so that's my review for this Hiby R4. I do recommend it because of the price. Okay, this is a very, very cheap price. This M15 here is $2,000, right? It's almost 10 times the price of this R4. Now, in terms of power, definitely the M15S is much, much more powerful when it comes to the balance output. But this output, in terms of the balance output, is pretty decent at 525 watts. I'm not saying it's the best, but it's pretty decent in terms of power output. It will power most, if not all, of the earphones that you have in your collection. Headphones is another matter altogether, all right? But I'm referring to earphones. So if you are more of an earphone guy, more of an IEM kind of guy, then this is a very cheap and affordable player to consider. All right, so that's it for my review for this Hiby R4. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's it for now. I hope you guys have a great day ahead, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.